Oh, my luscious hair. Oh man. Hello, YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Hope you guys are all doing substantially good. Couple things for this video today. First things first, let's crack open the number 11 game, which is of course going to be Mass Effect. Why? Great action RPG. Interesting game. Very good storyline. I actually really enjoyed the storyline so far for 1 and 2. Part 2 had a hot, bald chick in that one, so it was always a plus. I like the psycho bimbos like that. So, practically a very good storyline, but Part 1 I think was the best out of the series so far. I mean, I've not played Part 3, so again, so far it stands as being Part 1 being the best for me. So, Part 1, Mass Effect 1. Alright. Also, before I crack open this chocolate, a couple of things I want to bring up. This is actually something I'm borrowing from the mom, and she got this at Walmart today. Came with the Thunder Buddies T-shirt, which she's keeping that sealed. I don't blame her. I think it's supposedly going for a little. It went for a little bit on eBay. I've seen before, but you know, keeping it sealed, even though the T-shirt's pretty awesome. But it's a reference to this movie Thunder Buddies, which is a really funny scene, which is from Ted. Again, Seth MacFarlane has a lot of direction behind this film, and well, cannot try to resist any longer from watching this. Finally, it's supposed to be really funny stuff. It's supposed to be really good at the beginning, and near the end it gets really serious, and you know, some of the comedy gets dried out. But as long as you get the laughter in the first couple moments of the movie, you know, that's what's important too. But, you know, something you can watch with the fam. Oh, wait a minute, it's rated R. You can't watch it with the family. I think a lot of people will probably misinterpret this movie to being something for the family to watch, and it is not. It's rated R for a reason. Obviously, with Seth MacFarlane behind it, you know, and I mean, Wahlberg has a lot of vulgar stuff himself in this one, but it's supposed to be really good comedies. A lot of toilet humor, so to speak, but I'll watch that later on tonight. Also, I'm taking up a new hobby here. It's not going to be something I'm going to be hardcore collecting for, because most of the things for this are going to be expensive, but very reasonably priced collection thing to start with is, well, Pez collecting. And the first one I got here for myself is actually the 60s version Batman. Picked this up at Walmart today. Has that silver look there from obviously some of the lining of his outfit. Has the you know, the bust of Batman, which is the 60s version. Really awesome. I like this one a lot. They also had the modernized Catwoman, I believe. I think she's the modernized one. Yeah, because she has the goggles and everything, which is like, I like that version of Catwoman actually. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like that one. I like the one from the animated series. And I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, that one's kind of cool, but I kind of like the whole espionage kind of, you know, spy look, Catwoman look to her, the goggles, and just like her outfit. You know, it has this cool little technologically advanced goggles. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Come on now. She has some of the gadgets kind of like Batman too, because she's really technologically advanced, you know, thief. So, you know, she expected to have some good tools too, just like Batman. I mean, she's sort of like that anti-hero that most people can relate with, I guess. I don't know. I mean, if you died once, came back, and then just started stealing things, and you know, whatever. But this is going to be the first one I have on the card. I'm going to start collecting some of these in the future. I'm only going to really go after Pez's that have some sort of significant meaning to me. Ones I actually, like, for example, like cartoon characters I actually like. I mean, I'm not going to go for full sets or anything like that. That isn't what my whole goal was with the Pez. I'm only going to collect like characters or, you know, things that related to my interests generally. So Batman is one of them. I'll probably put that in a box somewhere for now until I have like a proper shelving to display these. And probably going to put like little miniature hooks on the inside the shelf so that way they can put them against the thing and just be there. But alright, enough wasting time. I wasted enough of your time today. Gonna rip open number 11, which is right here on this Christmas tree. One of the candles. So, hopefully this candy pardon me, is in. It is not. It is not inside. That is not good. I'm missing another candy. Let's see here. Where the hell did that candy go? As a fat man struggles for his desperate piece of candy. Could this be it? Yes. I found... Oh, great. It's this year's dirty looking pieces of chocolate. Like from last year. As you guys remember probably, hopefully from last year, I got these pieces of candy that looked very wrong. These look, I didn't understand they're supposed to be candles after I looked up what they're supposed to be. That's the dirtiest looking candle I ever saw in my life, but... Oh. Dirtiest, delicious little piece of dirty chocolate I ever had in my life. Mmm. Really good chocolate, man. You really have to try to find one of these at like a pharmacy or something like that and try these. Really good German chocolate. I mean, it's a cheap kind of chocolate per se, but it's really good chocolate. I mean, put it in your hot cocoa. I mean, if you probably do this with the kids or something like that. I don't know. If you have kids, you do these things with your kiddos. I like recommend trying this with like taking your pieces of chocolate from this and put it inside the hot cocoa. It's like just drop it in there, mix it in a little bit. It will actually probably blend in with the, as it usually does with mine, but it will blend in with the chocolate unless you're using milk. Like you heat up the milk, then you put the hot cocoa mix in the cup and you pour the hot milk inside the cup and you mix it up with the chocolate in there, and it tastes really creamy. It adds depth to the hot cocoa. I'm sorry I had a gay moment there for a second. Don't mind me, guys. I'll talk about boobs at some point in the future here. But, yeah. So far, really good chocolate, I gotta say. I love doing these things every year with you guys. I mean, it doesn't get the greatest views in the world, which isn't really the point of this. It's just to really share, at least share some sort of, you know, hobby of mine. Like just talking about these games or, you know, playing a game for the days, or you know, just showing something or shouting out somebody from I think it was a couple years ago I shouted people out, or I think it was last year I shouted people out. This year I wanted to do that too, but you know, my schedule has been kind of flopping everywhere like it was some sort of like salmon out of water, so it's been, you know, looking for jobs all day, so you know, my days have been preoccupied, so to speak. So yeah, I mean, this is something I think I just will try to do every year with the candies. I mean, it's, again, not the most popular thing in the world to do. I mean, most people don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas, but, you know, I just enjoy doing these silly little traditional kind of things. It's just, call it the man-child in me of sorts, but, you know, I like to do these silly things. I mean, it might be related to some sort of you know, not Christianity or whatever else, but I mean, I don't celebrate it. I like doing some of the things related around it, if that makes sense, because to me they're fun, they have that traditional sense to them, and they just keep you in a routine for the years. Gives you something to do without going crazy, especially the money you spend on Christmas. You want to choke somebody after, you know. I mean, people are usually going through the holiday credit card crunching and other things, and you know, being able to do something simple and silly like a chocolate calendar really adds variety, I think, to the year. And also getting some nice salsa de chile habanero Pringles. That too. But anyway, guys, this is today's video for the chocolates. Thank you all for staying tuned and, you know, adding your favorites and contributing some sort of awesomeness that you guys usually do every day. So, take it easy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tomorrow I'll be doing another chocolate. Oh, man. Touch my nipples.